Welcome to the very first episode of the WNBA Update brought to you by DopeContent.com. And all I have to say is...
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That's right, man. Here comes the money. Shout out to the WNBA and the Wnbpa for verbally agreeing on a new CBA deal. We're going to break down what we know about this CBA deal. How will this affect free agency? How will this affect the expansion draft? Who knows, man? We got a lot to get into, man, but appreciate you joining. Let's talk about it right here on the brand new WNBA Update.
J Squad.
Welcome to the first ever episode of WNBA Update brought to you by DopeContent.com.
Yeah.
That's Dope Content with a K, Dope Content Entertainment. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining. If this is your first time even being on this platform, Dope Content Entertainment, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Hopefully you like what you see on the platform. We do it all here, man. We do WNBA, we do video games, we do wrestling, we do NBA, NFL, Dallas Cowboys. I'm in DFW, so it's a lot of DFW sports too. So we do it all, man. But so if you don't like this, you know, it might be something else that you like on the platform. But appreciate you joining, man. We do music and we do all of it, man. So thank you for joining. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, chat it up with me. I'll chat with you in the comment section. All you got to do is be respectful. That's it. That's it. We don't ask for money. We don't, beg for money. We don't ask for you to do the membership. You know, if you choose to do that, that's perfect as well. But, it's not mandatory. We just want you to come in, join the community, and have fun.
Yeah.
And I am your host, Kevin K. Lou Lewis, man, the owner of Dope Content Entertainment. We got a lot to get into, man. The WNBA and the Players Association have verbally agreed. That's a key word, verbally have agreed to a new CBA deal, which is, it's supposed to be around 6 or 7 years. We're still getting details as we speak. I'm looking at my computer and stuff is still coming in as we speak. So I tried to wait, 24 hours, a little bit over 24 hours, because I know stuff like this is going to happen where new details are coming in. But let's go ahead and get this video out the way, man. How would this affect your team in free agency? How would this affect the expansion draft? I got a lot of questions about the expansion draft, considering, all these free agents right now. So I got to figure out if somebody can help me in the comments on how that's going to work this year. I have no idea. I'm not even going to sit here and lie and act like I do. I have no idea how that's going to work. So, but let's get down to some of the details that we know for sure and the details that have not changed so far since the announcement. So training camp will begin April 19th. There will be a 2-team expansion draft for Portland and Toronto on April the 6th. The free agent negotiation period will be April 7th through the 11th. The free agent signing period will be April 12th through the 18th. So it's not you don't have a lot of time. Like, you got to wrap these free agents up quick in the WNBA, because you don't get all, you don't get a month or whatever like the NFL and the NBA. It's quick. The WNBA draft is April 13th. Like I said, training camp will be on April 19th. Opening night will be May 8th. Now let's get into some of this money that's changing for these ladies. The salary cap, it looks to be when it was first announced, it said that it was going to be it's going to jump from $1.5 million to $7 million, right? But like I said, we're getting information as we speak. As I'm looking now, there's a new report that just came out not too long ago that's saying that $7 million number might be $10 million.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of money spent this year. Either way, if it stays at 7, that's a huge jump from $1.5 million last year, right? But if it goes above 10, like they're saying, that's going to be crazy. Let's see. The Supermax is now starting at $1.4 million.
Yeah.
Now, last year, the Supermax was $250K. $250K, which is not bad for like an average person like me, who's not an athlete, a professional athlete, and all that. I would take $250K, but we talking about athletes here, professional athletes, right? So that's a big jump from them, man. $250K to $1.4 million. And speaking of the $1.4 million in free agency, Vegas said don't even think about getting Asia Wilson. We're telling y'all now that we're locking her up for a brand new $1.4 million contract. So shout out to Asia Wilson, man. So she's supposed to become a free agent, and Vegas already putting out their announcement. Now we not letting her go anywhere. So y'all can go ahead and look elsewhere because Asia ain't going anywhere, right? So it looks like Asia Wilson will be the first player to receive this new 1.4 Supermax. So shout out to her. The average salary will now be in the $600,000 range. So, and the minimum salary will be above $300,000. Now, that's you talking about like rookie deals and things like that. Now, speaking of the rookies, their salary will be $300,000. Their minimum salary, I should say, which jumps from $66,000 last year to $300K this year.
Yeah.
So they're all getting paid. This is something that just came out, and this is actually important. I was looking forward to hearing about this. Housing will still be provided for all players for the next 3 years. Now, beginning in 2029, players that are making $500K or less, they still qualify for team housing. So that's great. So anybody that's making the minimum in the WNBA, those are normally the people that get traded around. They on hardship, contracts, and people that's just moving around. Like, unfortunately, people like Odyssey Sims, somebody who should be on a roster, but they just keep moving Odyssey Sims around, right? She will still most likely qualify for team housing because they're going to keep her on the minimum contract, and they're going to just keep, trading her and cutting her and moving her around, this and that. So she will still qualify for team housing, which is great for people like that. And once again, I said the rookie minimum, it starts from 270, actually starts at 270K and moves up to 300K, right? Let's see. I think we covered everything that's been provided so far. So it's time to move on to the free agents, because this is about to be crazy. Everybody that's not under a rookie contract is pretty much a free agent. So, and with that being said, I'm curious to how they're going to do this expansion draft, because the expansion draft normally is, the teams are pretty much set for the most part, and you get to protect, each team gets to protect up to 6 players. It's like, hey, I don't want, if you're Dallas, you say, hey, I don't want Paige or Rike. Let's just go from the, the roster, Maddie Segrist and whoever else, 3 other players. I want them to stay on my team. So Portland and Toronto, you can't draft them, but you can draft everybody else. You can take them if you want one of them. But if you look at the rosters now, every team only has like 4 or 5 players total. Like, everybody's free agents. Everybody signed 1-year deals last year because of this new CBA. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do this expansion draft, because it's like, well, I don't understand how they're going to do it. Because the teams that have like Paige, so again, let me speak on Dallas. I'm going to just speak on the team that I cover the most. Paige, JJ Quinterly, Maddie Segrist, Isaiah James, you have them under contract, You're not trying to let none of them go to any of these expansion teams. These are players under your rookie contract that you're trying to build around. So, like, are you still going to be able to protect them, or like, how's this going to work? Because again, everybody is free agents. So, and let me see when this expansion draft is. And the expansion draft is before free agency. So you can't say, oh, we signed these players, let's protect them, and then everybody else. Nah. I don't understand how they're gonna do that. I haven't seen anything on that, so I'm very curious to know. If you know how that's gonna work, please let me know in the comment section. Because I have no idea how the expansion draft is gonna work this year with everybody being free agents. And let's get into some of these names that are free agents. Asia Wilson, we already said. Vegas said, "Nah, we're gonna lock her up right now." So miss me with that. Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Nafisa Collier, Jewel Lloyd, Kalia Copper, Wnba Wnbpa, Jackie Young, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Gabby Williams, Satu Sabli, Alyssa Thomas, Natasha Howard, Brittany Griner, Brianna Jones, Skylar Diggins, Marina Mabry, Kayla McBride, Maisha Hines Allen, Derica Hamby, Dejanay Carrington, Natasha Cloud, Ariel Atkins, Tiffany Hayes, Chelsea Gray, Nneka Ogwumike, Azuraj Stevens, Jonquel Jones, Brittany Sykes, Jordan Canada, Alicia Clark, Courtney Vandersloot, Benaja Laney Hamilton, Courtney Williams, Stephanie Dawson, Alicia Gray, Rebecca Allen, Tina Charles. Let me see, Kia Nurse. I mean, they're all Ray Burrell. All of them are free agents, man. It's crazy. Monique Billings, Kayla Thornton, Kia Stokes, Ty Harris. Man, this is crazy. Sydney Colston, I already knew she was gonna be a free agent. Dana Evans, DeWanna Bonner, Odyssey Sims, Isabel Harrison, Erica Wheeler, Tiffany Mitchell, Ari McDonald. I mean, yo, it is loaded, bruh. It is loaded. Bruh. So expect Brianna Turner, if I didn't say her name. It's a couple of people I didn't say. Like, I'm trying to skip over a lot of these people, but you get the point. You get the point. There's a lot of free agents, and I'm talking about top names. And the only one that said they're gonna be locked up for sure is Asia Wilson. Vegas said we not even nah. Asia's staying here. But we haven't heard anything else about like Breanna Stewart, Jackie Youngs, and Kelsey Plums and all that. Man, it's a lot of players out here. So for your favorite team, who would you like to see here? Who would you like to see come to your team? Now that you know everybody has money to spend. Everybody has money to spend. So you can't say, oh, we don't have the money to buy. Yes, you do. Everybody's salary cap jumping from 1.5 to now it's saying over $10 million. Everybody got money to spend. So, yeah, I think this is the time to have fun. This is the time to have fun in the comment section about and make up your dream list of players that you want. And these are unrestricted free agents. I ain't even talked about the restricted free agents like Shakira Austins and all them. Like, it's still more free agents that's out there. So, man, man. And then with that said, who do you want to draft for your team? Let's say you got a top 5 pick. Who do you want in the draft? Let's see. The draft is after free agency again. So how would you approach this? Like, for example, if you're Dallas, how would you approach free agency knowing that you got the number 1 pick in the draft? Like, a lot of people say, they're going to let Enrique go, and then you're going to run with Paige, Isaiah, JJ, and then they might draft AZ Fudd, which to me, I believe she's playing 2 in Connecticut and UConn, which first of all, I love her game. Let me just say this now. I made sure to watch her more this year just because I know it's a good possibility that she's going to be here in Dallas. She reminds me a lot of Maya Moore.
Yeah.
And Maya Moore is one of my favorite all-time players. She might be the GOAT. I understand she retired in her prime and she don't have all the accolades of like Asia and all them and Tarasis, but Maya Moore to me was like one of the best to ever play. And watching AZ this year, I hope I'm saying her name right. Is it AZ? Watching AZ Fudd this year reminds me a lot of Maya Moore. Like her game is very similar to hers. So I'm just saying, like you need to watch her. If she stays healthy, she could definitely turn into the next Maya Moore. So, but yeah, if you're Dallas, how do you approach this, right? Because you have guards. I know you need wings, you need some bigs, but I mean, it's if Jackie Young says she wants to come to Dallas, you gonna tell her no? If Chelsea Gray says she want to come to Dallas, you gonna tell her no? Kelsey Plum says she want to come to Dallas, you gonna tell her no? You see what I'm saying? Like, man. And when you think about Paige Beckers, there's a lot of players that's gonna want to play with her, and she's really gonna be the only thing that gets people to Dallas. Like, to be honest with you, she's really the only thing that's gonna be able to get people to Dallas because they still can't get their practice facility together. They still can't get their new arena together. And that's part of the reason why you lost people like Satu Sabli and all of that. The front office and the coaching, which we got a new coach again. But last year, you put a bad taste in people's mouth like Dejanay Carrington and Alyssa Smits and people like that. So would Dejanay want to come back now that we have a new coach? I don't know. So, but yeah, man, let me know in the comment section. I don't want to be here all day. I don't want to hold y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man, for real. But it's a lot that we got to get into. I just wanted to break this down, do the first ever video here, man. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
In the comment section, I know I'm doing some rambling. In the comment section, let me know what you would do and who do you want? Who do you want to draft and who do you want to sign? You got to be realistic, right? Be realistic as possible in the comment section, and let's chat it up, man. Till next time, man, appreciate y'all. And until next time, man, DallasHoop.com, DopeContent.com with the K, Dope Content with the K. I forgot to put it up here somewhere. My bad, y'all. But you're on the platform. If you're watching this, you're on YouTube or you're on the website, so you know it's Dope Content with the K. But appreciate you watching, man. Until next time, y'all be safe, and we are out.
J Squad.
Yeah.